this needs a login that I can do. So this gives a video which allows student to see that video, and at the same time actually as soon as the video comes to a certain stage, it would ask a question, so to ensure that whether he has studied that or not. Look at this. As soon as he reaches a particular stage, it will stop there and ask certain questions to him. See, for example, it will come around 240th second or something like that. So this is actually a course which is delivered, and look at this. So this is an exercise question. So this will ensure that student actually has seen the video that you have given, he has actually studied and understood that, because before he proceeds he has to answer this question. So that will ensure that student has not only undergone your course and you have not wasted your resources. So this is an additional feature of improve your course material. See, this course, this platform not only gives a process of enhancing the learning process of a student, it also gives you an opportunity for a teacher to improve the course. For example, in a traditional classroom, what happens? You prepare certain notes, you deliver it in the class and forget it. You don't either have time or inspiration to check whether the effectiveness of that teaching and all. But since this system actually provides you a recorded mechanism, it will help you to look at the content, check whether your students have understood or not, check whether they have answered the questions correctly or not. This will actually help you to check whether you able to convey your information correctly. Because if lot many students don't answer a particular question, the fault might be with the faculty in actually correctly conveying the matter. So one of the advantages of this platform is actually it will allow you to improve your course material directly. And secondly, the analytics provided by the system helping me to understand the way in which I can improve it. For example, how do I add a new material? For example, if there is a particular concept which student is not able to understand, then what happens is, for example, I can add those. For example, I have not been able to convey what actually cloud engineering means. Then actually I can take a video from the YouTube and put it there. So that kind of enhancement can be done using this. And offer a new course. For example, if more and more students are not finding a particular topic or a particular chapter or a particular course interesting or useful, you can start offering a new course altogether. Okay. And you can also look at the students and find out how difficult students can be helped in actually learning certain things. So for example, you can look at this saying, for example, there is a student who answered nothing, Arun Kulkarni, and there is a student, Ranita, who answered only 50% of the questions, and there is a student who made not many mistakes. So this kind of a feedback will help you to conduct classes more effectively. It's not like, see, you throw some material to a student or a classroom and forget that and wait until the examination to be conducted. This kind of a requirement, this kind of a practice need not to be done. Okay. From the student's view, I will show you how a student would see this. Look at this. When you put it on this lessons, he will see these two lessons for his studies. That means as soon as a student is logged in and he will find this, these are the two lessons he should study. For example, look at this. He can click on this and it will start playing. So this is an interactive video which starts playing as soon as the lesson is, the student clicks on that, and this is ready for him, and this is 24/7 available, and he can actually study it from anywhere, wherever you want to study. So this is one of the great features of student perspective. And let me conclude. See, today teaching has become very challenging. In the past actually teaching was a kind of a monologuous activity that you do, so that actually there was no enough mechanisms or measurements which actually showed your effectiveness. But today teaching has entering into a new kind of a arena or a world where actually everybody is responsible, or everybody is made responsible for activities. It is not just say that I delivered a class today. You must be knowing what did you deliver, how effective was it, did the student really understand that, what is the evidence to prove that evidence, that kind of an understanding. So this cloud-based system actually gives a kind of a resource for a teacher, so that actually he can conduct his courses very effectively, starting from uploading a lesson, uploading a PO, uploading a CO and all. So InPods is a very simple, easy and intuitive. By simple I mean that there is no complicated. Any general cloud computing user, whether he has used Gmail or not, can easily learn this. InPod Teams provides excellent facility. You can see these people here. You can look at this team. So ever since actually I started interacting with him about 6 months back, I get a reply within 2 or 3 hours of my sending an email, or I get an SMS within 15 or 20 minutes of that. So that is my conclusion about this course. And secondly, you can design a course which is outcome focused. For example, you can actually design a courses which shows which decides the this is actually logged in from the student perspective, but if I log out and log it from the faculty perspective, actually I can show you that so this is course which is designed, and home page actually I will show you. So I'm so impressed by this Broadcom. Actually, I'm planning to introduce a new course on cloud engineering based on the features. Okay, and the syllabus of that new course would be like this. I will be introducing cloud engineering. It's a brand new subject, and which will have a 5 parts course, which will cover all this. And this slide I have just included to show you that the InPods is a very comprehensive system. It allows you to start from the program education objectives, which is dictated by institutions like NBA and ABAT, and allows you to run the course. So thank you everybody. So the simple conclusion is this: today we are fortunate to have systems like InPods, which will help us to design our courses, deliver them, and actually ensure that every student learns everything that you have delivered. They will also give a mechanism to ensure that there are enough measurements to indicate the progress that you make, and also they automate lots of process which are very drudgery in nature. For example, evaluation is a big challenge, collecting marks is a big challenge, valuing assignment is a big challenge, but cloud-based InPod systems gives us a mechanism to overcome all these challenges. So I thank the IUC for giving an opportunity to interact with InPods, and I thank InPods for giving for such an excellent platform, which in turn will enable us and to enhance our teaching and learning process.